In the previous video, you were exposed to 19 key points on how omega-3s fight chronic inflammation, the silent killer, in your body. What are your thoughts now on deciding how important your and your family's health and well-being is to you? Not yet convinced? Let Ari explain further how your hormones and the anti-inflammatory omega-3s play a tug-of-war game in keeping you healthy, and the serious complications that inevitably arise when your hormones really do play havoc with your body.
This video explains how three main hormones facilitate in creating chronic inflammation, and the role played by omega-3 fatty acids in bringing them back into line to ensure your body functions as a healthy body should. Meanwhile, getting an ongoing collection of news, reports, resources and courses on various health and wellness issues linked or connected with omega-3 is so easy to access. Just take a quick moment to subscribe, and click the bell icon so you'll never miss out on future videos uploaded to this channel again. Plus, watch this video to the very end to gain access to a special invitation. Okay then, those three hormones. Number 1. Eicosanoids. Eicosanoids are produced by every cell in your body, and they control everything in connection with your immune system, your brain, and your heart. There are two kinds of eicosanoids, those that promote inflammation and cell destruction, and those that stop inflammation and promote healing. To create a balanced state of wellness, your body requires both types in equal measure. Once the eicosanoids get out of balance, your immune system gets knocked out of balance as well, and this is where immune deficiency diseases, such as AIDS and diabetes, rear their ugly heads. Once the eicosanoids get out of balance, chronic disorders that affect the heart, the brain and your immune system start to malfunction, leading to the cause of silent inflammation. To reverse the trend and tip the balance back in your favor towards anti-inflammatory eicosanoids, you must change your diet, as omega-3 fatty acids are not created by your body. Anti-inflammatory eicosanoids are obtained from eating foods rich in long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, such as wild salmon, and by cutting out the omega-6 fatty acids, found in high concentrations of vegetable oils like corn, soybean, sunflower, and safflower, which are found in the processed and ultra-processed foods. The long-chain omega-3 fatty acids reduce the pro-inflammatory eicosanoids, whereas omega-6 fatty acids increase the production of pro-inflammatory eicosanoids. Over the years, especially since the Second World War, omega-6 fatty acids in our diet have substantially increased, hence the corresponding increase of silent inflammation in today's society. Chronic disorders that affect the heart, the brain and the immune system are not only increasing, but they are affecting people at a much earlier age. Number 2. Insulin. Insulin is a hormone that releases the nutrients into the cells. It allows your cells to either store the nutrients, or to use them as energy. So, the role played by insulin is to regulate what's released into your cells, whilst storing any unused nutrients. When this regulation stops working, type 1 diabetes occurs, often to the point that no insulin is produced. And without prescribed insulin injections, the outcome can be fatal. Most diabetics have the opposite problem of having too much insulin being created. This is type 2 diabetes, and this excess insulin makes you fat, and keeps you fat. So, if you're having trouble losing weight, having tried every diet under the sun, and you've been exercising as well, then find out what your omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids balance is. Then, depending on the result, you can start dealing with the very root cause of your problem, and then start losing the unwanted body fat and reduce your weight. Your body produces insulin in your pancreas, and as you age, and your omega-6 to omega-3 balance ratio gets out of balance, the pancreas has to work harder and harder to continually produce more and more insulin for the cells in your liver, and the muscles to regulate the processed sugars being absorbed by your cells. You see, each cell vies for either omega-6 inflammatory acids or the omega-3 anti-inflammatory acids, it's one or the other. When your cells are predominantly full of omega-6 fatty acids, insulin resistance occurs, and this eventually increases the excess body fat you have, and the more insulin your body needs to produce in order to overcome this resistance. At some point your pancreas can't cope with this, and eventually, like an overworked motor, it burns out. And the result of this excess insulin is silent inflammation, because too much insulin increases the production of arachidonic acid, the foundation of all pro-inflammatory eicosanoids. It's a ticking time bomb, causing body fat and weight gain, which leads to even more chronic illnesses and diseases. So, to reduce and eliminate the silent inflammation, and to get well, you have to get your insulin production under control. Eating a lot more omega-3 rich fish like wild salmon, herring and mackerel, and cutting out the processed foods, vegetable oils and sugars, will halt and reverse the silent inflammation. Both eicosanoids and insulin are intricately linked, as they both trigger silent inflammation when your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is out of balance. Neither operates independently of one another, so both will be out of balance at the same time, and it gets worse as we age. Number 3. Cortisol. A third element at play when your body is suffering with silent inflammation, is your adrenal glands releasing high amounts of cortisol, the mainly anti-inflammatory hormone used to decrease excess inflammation. Cortisol is known as a stress hormone, but its function is as an anti-stress hormone. At the cellular level, stress creates an inflammatory state caused by an excessive production of pro-inflammatory eicosanoids. Cortisol is then released to combat these eicosanoids. This works well in the short term, when the stress is temporary. However, a constant high level of stress means cortisol is constantly being released, which can cause a number of things, such as 1. An increase in insulin resistance, making you fatter. 2. The killing of nerve cells, imagine what this is doing to your brain, and 3. Reducing your immune system levels, leaving you prone to catching colds, influenza, and other ailments and illnesses. This is the overriding result of the silent killer, chronic inflammation. Again, once you confirm your omega-6 to omega-3 balance ratio is out of balance, increase your omega-3 intake and cut out the processed foods from your diet, so as to allow your body to control your cortisol levels. How do you confirm if your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is out of balance? Just click on the URL link below, fill out the online form, and the process will then begin. In the next video, we'll ask some straight-talking questions, and provide some straight-talking answers, on 1. Why you should be concerned about the silent killer, chronic inflammation. 2. Why you get chronic inflammation. 3. How you can stop the chronic inflammation from spreading, and reducing it, and 4. The other foods and nutrients to have in your arsenal to use in the fight against the silent killer. If you'd like to learn more about getting the right balance of fatty acids in your body to achieve optimal health, complete and submit the special invitation URL link in the description box below this video. Then, if you like the content of this and other videos on the Omega-3 Zone channel, and maintaining or improving your health and fitness is a priority in your life, then please feel free to share this video with like-minded people. In which case, by subscribing to the Omega-3 Zone channel, please click the subscribe button at the bottom of this video, and then by clicking the bell icon, this will ensure that you get notified of future videos being uploaded. And now, here's the boring, but essential bit. Kindly note, the content of this video does not constitute medical advice in any shape or form, and has been created for passive informational purposes only. End of boring, but essential bit. And now, all that's left, is to remind you about the special invitation in the description box below this video. Until next time, bye for now.